found it. So welcome to the Two-Way Street Coffee House. Once again, my name is John, and I'm your host tonight. And I see a lot of regulars here. We've been in operation for 51 years. Boy, this thing is hot. Mm-hmm. We've been in operation for 51 years in this room, except for one time when the room flooded. Oh. But then we kept going down the hall.
Oh, perfect.
So, yeah, so that was kind of cool. I wasn't here for the flood. So, again, we are hybrid tonight. We've got a camera mounted up here on the ceiling. And if you're not supposed to be here, not to worry, because it only shows the stage. And maybe, David, you're in trouble.
Uh-oh.
We are a listening room, and I think everybody here knows that, so that when the performer's performing, we are listening. And that works out pretty good. The CDC guidelines about the masks is suggested but not required, and it looks pretty universal, not required. We're an all-volunteer staff. It has been a volunteer staff for 51 years. We've got Tim there working the camera, Joel doing the sound, and Miss Jennifer in the back making coffee.
And John on MC.
And well, yeah, I'm good.
Sorry.
You're stealing my thing.
Oh no. No, this is a bit. We're doing a bit.
Oh yeah, okay. So tonight we've got Halley Neal here in the coffee house, and there's a flyer for her on the table that gives you the in-depth bio. And so you really don't want to listen to what I'm saying. So why don't you take it away?
All right. Thank you, John. How are you guys doing? Doing okay? Do you consider this Chicago, or this is Downers Grove? Downers Grove. It's not Chicago. Okay. Okay. Great. Good to know. Really good to know. I have never been to Chicago. I'm not even staying in Chicago. I'm staying Oak Brook, in Oak Brook. So, yeah, it's quite nice. I like it a lot. It's really nice there. It feels a little bougie. I had no idea. I didn't know what I was getting into, but it's nice. And I was gonna say this is my first time in Chicago, but apparently we're not in Chicago. We're in Downers Grove. It's my first time in Downers Grove, though. And it's beautiful. So thanks for being here, listening, and having me. I'm going to play some songs. I released an album last year. I'm going to play some songs off of that, some songs off of my album that's going to come out this year. I'll start with one of those. How's this here? What if I was somebody else's daughter? What if I looked in the sky and saw a different color? Would I feel the same way that I do right now? Would I love the same way that I do somehow? What if I was somebody else's daughter? Would we be in the same place? place that we are right now. But I love the same man that I do somehow. What if we never fell in love that summer? And people were born to find their way, to hold but not to have, to love someone and not look back. And maybe all that I can take is something I can't change, the person I became. 'Cause I wasn't somebody else's daughter. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. And people were born to find their way, to take what's good and run back and forth like the moon and the sun. And maybe all that I can take is something I can't change, the person I became. 'Cause I wasn't somebody else's daughter. Oh, 'cause I wasn't somebody else's daughter. Thank you. Thanks so much. As I was singing that, I was thinking, they don't know anything about me or like who I am or what I'm up to. Maybe you read the sheet on the table. Oh, you did. So you do know. You know who I am. I grew up in Connecticut and I went to school in Boston, went to a music school there, and now I live in Nashville. And I drove up here yesterday. It took like 7 or 8 hours. My cousin was supposed to be with me, and she was going to fly down to Nashville and then make the drive with me. But she got COVID. She tested positive on Tuesday, and she was going to fly down on Wednesday. So, unfortunately, she's not here. She's a hoot. You guys would have loved her, but maybe next time. But yeah, I tour out of Nashville now. Like I said, I put out an album last year. The picture on the sheets, that's my album cover. And working on a new record that'll be out later this year. And in these shows that I've been doing lately, I've been testing out some songs. So that one that I just played will be on the album. This next one, you never know. You never know. It could be. So we're gonna do some new stuff, some old stuff, and hopefully have a good time. What do you guys think? Yeah. Oh, good. Great. I actually wrote this one like during the pandemic when we were really hunkered down. Just thinking about how in that moment we were really all sort of existing in the same way. And we were all just trying to figure it out as best as we could. So I wrote this song kind of about that. I've been rolling around, I've been looking for the answer, I've been breaking new grounds, I've been feeling like a dancer on a stage that I have never been before, in a city I don't recognize no more. In the simplest way, I feel like I don't have a clue. I want to act my age, but I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do. And if I jump, I think I might never come back. And if I run, well, what's the matter with that? And isn't it funny that we are all the same, looking for love, and we're all playing the same game? 'Cause I'm a fool and you are a fool. What's the matter with that? It'll all be alright in the end. And every once in a while, everybody moves a little faster. And maybe that's what it takes to get to where I'm going, what I'm after. And who am I to think that I'm a child for good? And what if time could tell me I've been misunderstood? And isn't it funny that we are all the same, looking for love, and we're all playing the same game? 'Cause I'm a fool and you are a fool. What's the matter with that? It'll all be alright. We will all be alright. It'll all be alright in the end. Thank you. Thanks. I always think it's really... Not always. It's not often that there's a space in just a community where people are just so eager and willing to come hear people that they've never heard before. So it's really special that you're all here, so thank you. I'll keep saying that, but thank you. This next one is off of my album that I put out last year. Half of the record I wrote during my senior year of college, and then some of the songs I wrote right after I graduated, or I guess it was about a year later, was when COVID hit. So I was writing then. This is another one of the COVID time songs, thinking about lots of things, you know? There was so much to think about and so much time. But yeah, it's called So Much More. She looks back on her life, frame by frame, her paper timeline. Fragile even though she's grown now. Memories left in a small town. Through a decade full of breathing in a rent-controlled apartment, she reasoned with the mindset of a person living blinded, searching for something so much more. Searching for something so much more. Searching for something so much more. There were men who gave her love, and there were men who didn't care. And there was one who started everything with eyes that changed from blue to green. He quietly made her feel safe, a hold she didn't want to break, and a pass she didn't want to make. But easily he walked away, searching for something so much more. Searching for something so much more. Searching for something so much more. Ah, And as she's understanding the pull of something bigger, she thinks about the minutes, and if there is a limit, oh, searching for something so much more. Oh, searching for something so much more. Searching for something so much more. Oh, ooh, ah, Thank you. So is that live stream going? Should I say a shout out to the live stream folks? How's it going, live stream folks? Hi. More than a handful. I know 2 of those are my parents. They're watching from Connecticut. Hey. I love that it's combination live stream and real time, because as I watched a couple on the YouTube channel, and you can't quite see like what else is going on in the room. So like for all they know, we could be having like a disco, you know, like, and actually folks at home, everyone's been up dancing, just swing dancing. It's crazy in here. It's actually fantastic. Should have been in, no. It's okay that they're not in person. It's wonderful that you're home watching, thank you. And really cool that my parents in Connecticut can watch. How awesome is that? Oh yeah, okay, are you watching the comments? Yeah. Okay, so mom and dad. Okay, we'll see. Their names are John and Tracy. We'll see. Anything? I don't think so. I would guess no. You never know.
So, your dad's not love dates?
Don't think so. I don't know if they like have accounts though. They would they're like home, like making accounts so that they can comment. I hope so. Cool, fun. I'm having a blast. I hope you guys are too. I like to joke a little bit. Let me tell you a little about my guitar, if you don't mind, because it's kind of new to me. It was pre-loved by someone else, and I don't know who they are, but it's new to me. This is a 1976 Guild. It's called oh my gosh, I forgot what it's called. I know, and now I'm like, anyway, it doesn't matter. F. It's an F40, I think is what, or something. And now I'm at a loss. The people on the live stream are gonna Google it and be like, we're clocking you. Anyway, it was made in 1976 in Westerly, Rhode Island, and Guild is the brand of the guitar. They created this body size. It's an F. I can't think of what it's called. I'll tell you after the break. How about that? They created this body size for Paul Simon, which is pretty cool. They made the guitar for him in 1967, and then they sort of did a few variations of it in the years after that. So his looks a little bit different, but this body size is kind of unique. I was really drawn to it when I saw it in the store, and so now it's my pride and joy. What'd they say? F40? Oh. They said Halley Neal. Perfect. Oh, I get it. Maybe I should play one for my dad. Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, no, as they should. And Halley, yeah, right. I normally save this one for later, but since my dad is on right now, I'm going to play the song that he really loves. There's a little story behind it, but I'll try not to talk your ear off. Basically, I went to a music school in Boston, and I graduated in 2019. Right after I graduated, one of my roommates, we stayed for the summer after we graduated. One of my roommates, she's a songwriter, like exclusively like a pop songwriter. And she had met this friend of hers in a class, and he was looking for her to find a singer who could come in and help co-write this song, the three of us, and then the singer would, which ended up being me, would sing it that day, record it, and then he was going to put out this song. So we had sort of a concept, and we ended up going in and writing the song, and I recorded the vocals that day. So I wasn't like part of the production process. He did it all on his own. It ended up being this like big pop, like power, pop song, which was cool. We ended up releasing it. My roommate and I had like a duo when we were in college. So we released it as our duo. And right when the pandemic hit, so now that was like about a year later, TikTok, social media really blew up. And there were a bunch of kids who found the song and really loved it a lot. And I was like really shocked because it was like something that I sort of did quickly and never really thought about again until the kids on TikTok blew it up. And then they started making videos that coincided with the lyrics and the background of the song. So I'm going to play it for you. It's kind of, different to the songs that I write now, but it's so much been a part of my story. And it's taught me a lot of things about, it's got a lot of streams and stuff on the internet, a lot of clicks and things like that. But really, those people don't really know who I am. But right here, right now, you guys all know who I am. And that's what's really special. And that's what's cool about, sharing the story and playing the song. So, anywho, this one's for my dad because he loves it. I see the way you look at her. I've never seen you look at me like that. It doesn't matter what I've heard. No one has to tell me twice. I can see it in your eyes. She's got everyone wrapped around her finger. Oh, the girl you want, I will never be her. I know I'm not the perfect lover, and I can tell you love her. I can tell you love her, love her. She feels like summer, gets along with your mother. So go ahead and love her. Go ahead and love her, love her, love her. Oh, love her. Oh, love her. Oh, love her. Your taste in music is the same. Is that all it really takes to win your heart? Oh, I don't wanna play that way. Why do I get butterflies when yours flew away from mine? And she's got everyone wrapped around her finger. Oh, the girl you want, I will never be her. I know I'm not the perfect lover, and I can tell you love her. I can tell you love her, love her. She feels like summer, gets along with your mother. So go ahead and love her. Go ahead and love her, love her, love her. Thank you. I always just feel kind of funny. I feel like probably because you've not heard the original, you don't know how different that version is that I just played. But really, it's big. There's synths and drums and things, but it's fun. It's really fun. Cool. How you guys doing? Doing okay? All right, good. Good. Do you all live in this area, Downers Grove? No. You came from far and vast? Chicago? Oh, okay, so we're not Chicago haters. Oh, okay, I thought maybe we were. So I was joining that, like, anti-Chicago team. Okay, perfect. We're in on Chicago. My dad said, are you going to go see the Sears Tower? And I said, what's the Sears Tower? Never heard of it. Had never heard of it. Can you imagine? It changed? What's it called now? Willis? Who knew? Oh, they do. Okay, perfect. I wanted to see the Bean. I didn't get over there. Maybe tomorrow I will. But now tomorrow's the weekend, so who knows. But my cousin who was supposed to come with me, her nickname is Bean. So we had planned Bean at the Bean. It was going to be awesome. We were planning the photo shoot. It was going to be fantastic. We had the caption, Bean at the Bean. But it didn't work out. But next time, she'll be here. No, you're good. Oh, yeah. Bean at the Bean. It could have been. It could have been. If only, right? If only. Darn it. No, I love it. Bean at the Bean, that's a dad joke. But, oh gosh, we have a room full of jokesters. Is this comedy night? Love this. I love this. I'm going to do one now. I wrote this one also during the pandemic. I feel like I'm just going to keep saying that, huh? But it was a creative time for me. I think for a lot of people, too. Yeah? Oh, right. I was, and I actually, wrote this song and then put it away and forgot about it. And then the other day, a couple weeks ago, I was going through older songs, trying to see what I had, and I played this one. My boyfriend happened to be in the room. He's a musician, too. He was supposed to play here a couple of months ago, and we had a COVID scare, so he didn't make it. But he'll be here soon, and you guys can meet him. He's awesome. He said, what's that song? I've never heard that. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I'd forgotten. And he was like, you have to play that. You have to play that at your shows. And unfortunately, it didn't make it on my album. So it won't be on my album, but you guys get to hear it. So there we go. The live streamers get to hear it too. Now it'll be forever, what's the word? Forever, on the internet through the live stream is what I wanted to say. Maybe. It's called Snowing in Boston. And I do talk about something that's not legal in every state, but it was legal in that state. It's legal in Massachusetts. I think it might be legal here. I saw some big billboards for it, but I didn't Google it. So I'm not positive, but... It was snowing in Boston. I remember he lost it, and we walked across the bridge in the cold. It was the first time he saw snow, and the first time I felt so in touch with a person I knew. And I felt like I was flying, and I thought we were flying too. And when we got high later on, I thought it can't get any better than this. And it didn't get any better. No, it didn't get any better. When I went to his hometown, I thought things would work out. but we were both lying. When I left the city, he couldn't admit he wasn't happy with the shape we were in. And I felt like I was dying. Maybe we were dying too. And when I got high later on, I thought, it can't get any better than this. And it didn't get any better. No, it didn't get any better. But what causes an ending? Did he lose sight of everything he knew? Did he want what he felt like he couldn't have? Was it always, always gonna end in something I could never understand? What was I supposed to do with a heart in love? I didn't know how to love, I didn't know how to want. When he told me he loved me, and I believed that, I believed that, I believed that. It was snowing in Boston, I remember he lost it. And we walked across the bridge in the cold. And it felt so special to see someone love something so much that he'd never known. And I thought maybe he could feel about me just like he felt for the snow. But looking back, I'd say, let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at the cold. Let's leave what we know. Let's leave it at the snow. Thank you. Chicago gets a lot of snow, huh? Right? No, not much, not much. Yeah, that was about a person who, he was from California. He had never seen snow. He would be shocked probably in Chicago. I'll do a few more, right? Yeah, a few more, and then we'll do our break. And I'll be back and playing more. Let's see. Right, all right. What kind of music do you guys like? Anybody got any, like, what's like your favorite artist, or just out of curiosity? You can say, even if it's things not like me, I won't be offended. I like opera. Opera? Oh, that's awesome. I saw Andrea Bocelli. Is he you like him? I saw him recently. He was amazing. He brought out his daughter, and they did a duet of Hallelujah. Oh, it was beautiful. Beautiful. Amazing. I don't listen to a lot of opera, but that was an amazing show. Well, very cool. Thanks for sharing. Anybody else want to share what kind of music you like? Joan Baez? Love. Cool. Love Casey. Queen? Ugh, I love Queen. This is fun. See, I wanted to get to know you guys a little bit. I like knowing this about you. This is good. I'll come chit-chat when we take our break in a little bit. I'll come chit-chat and get to know you a little bit more. In the comments, feel free to say your favorite artist in the comments below. Should I do a cover? Maybe I should. Now that we're like talking like that, like about artists that we like. Does anybody know Bob Dylan? Anyone? This is a song. I'm joking. I assume some of you know Bob Dylan. Do you know this? This is a song, "I Shall Be Released." If you know that song, it's just a beautiful song. My dad did a lot of playing in bands when I was growing up, rock bands, and when I would get to go to the shows, I would sometimes sing this song with the various rock bands. So it was fun. It's always fun to do it.
They say everything can be replaced, and every distance is not near. So I remember every face of every man who put me here. I see my light come shining from the west unto the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be relieved.
And that part will repeat a few times if you want to sing along. You don't have to, but if you feel compelled,
I shall be released.
that'll happen a few more times.
They say every man needs protection. They say that every man must fall. But I swear I see my own reflection somewhere so high above the wall, above the wall. And I see my light come shining from the west unto the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. Yonder stands a man in this lonely crowd, a man who swears he's not to blame. All day long I hear the people, they're shouting so loud, crying out that he was framed. Oh, and I see my light come shining from the west unto the east. Any day now, 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 any day now, I shall be released. Ooh, and any day now, any day now, I shall be released.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Linda Ronstadt. I love it. See, keep naming names. I love that. I love that. Were you going to say something? Oh, I thought you maybe had something to say. I thought I was interrupting you. Okay. How's the time going? Maybe I'll do one more. Oh my gosh, perfect. Okay, I'll do one more, and then we'll do our little break, and I'll come chit chat, and we'll get to know each other even more. This is really special, though. It's really so cool to be. I've never been to this part of the country at all. What is this considered? Midwest. Okay, I didn't want to say. See, I don't want to offend. I didn't want to say, oh, we're in the Midwest, and have you be like, no way, we're not, but we are. We are. Never been to the Midwest. I don't think. I mean, maybe the closest was like Western Pennsylvania. No. That's not the Midwest, though. That's the East. Okay. So yeah, never been up here, and it is beautiful. The drive was lovely, and you know what I saw? I think lavender fields. Yeah. It was nothing. I've never seen anything like it. Just purple for like it was big stretches and low to the ground. It was like a shock, and also so cool. So that was awesome to see. Never seen anything like it. A lot of corn where I grew up. Corn and cows. In Connecticut, yeah, there were. I grew up in like a farming town, So we happened to have a lot of cows. It was the eastern part of the state, a town called Lebanon. Now I said that on the live stream, so now, but I don't. My parents don't live there anymore, so the whole world knows. But it's probably online somewhere. Anywho, yeah, it was a town. Do you know anything about?
Is that near the coast?
Kind of like 40, 45 minutes from the coast. Yeah. Yeah, pretty fun. I do love to go back to Connecticut. And like I said, I'm in Nashville now, so I'm kind of like, I was in Boston. A lot of my close friends, now they live out in LA, so I kind of like bounce around the country a lot, and touring too. It's just really so fun to see all new parts of the country. So really thank you for welcoming me here. It's really so special and just awesome. So thank you. All right, I'm just gonna do one more, and then we'll do our little break. This one's gonna be on my new record too. It's called A Reason to Try.
How could I lose my mind in a moment? Close my eyes, losing time in a look of disappointment. Set aside my own life till it's over, then we start again. That's the beauty of it all. You let me start again. You pretend I didn't fall, and it's all alright. You and I both know I didn't try hard enough tonight, and I know you'll forgive me in the morning. And I read your patience like a warning that if I don't try hard enough, then I might never have a reason. I might never have a reason to try. And I want a reason to try, yeah. We will get by. Losing you's not an option. And living gets easier when we're talking, really talking. And I asked you, do you love me? Be honest. And you just smile. You don't have to say a word. You just smile and I lose myself for good. And it's like I've won some sort of Scrabble match that I didn't even know I was a part of. And I know I've got you in the morning, and I read your smile like a warning that if I don't try hard enough, I might never have a reason. I might never have a reason to try. Baby, you're the reason that I always try. Ooh, ooh. We will get by. And I try to be patient. I try to be kind. I try to be the type of person that people want to be by. And I know that I'll never be perfect in a straight line. And I know you'll sit next to me if I need to be reminded that we'll get by. We'll get by, and we'll get by, we'll get by, we'll get by. We will
you.
As promised, we'll take a short break. Just to let you know, there's some merch over here on the piano. And you wouldn't mind if they take it all?
Sure.
Take
By
it
all
all,
means.
just, And if you have a problem with a charge card, you can help them with that?
Yeah. I can take a card.
Okay. So we'll take a short break, and we'll come back for a new second set. coming up, and this lady is going to do it for us. But next week, we have Mark Dvorak here on this stage. I'm going to give you fair warning. Get here early if you want a chair, because he fills this. He's a Chicago-based guy.
Okay. Come see
And
Mark.
Mark
guys.
Dvorak, yeah.
Definitely.
But there's more.
There's more.
Tomorrow, there's a country jam in this room from 2 to 4.
Oh, that's
And
fun.
that's a once a month, the fourth country, well, I'm sorry. They're
Cool.
both kinds of music, yeah, country and Western.
Oh, that sounds really fun.
But there's more.
And more.
Tomorrow night, Maple Street Chapel, over in downtown Lombard, is hosting Dennis Warner at 7:30. And Dennis was here November of 21 was the last time he was here. Let's see. But there's more. You're not going to believe this. Oh, yeah.
Good to know.
Right on Main Street in Lombard, big white church with a big steeple. It's pretty hard to miss. But there's more.
Oh my goodness.
So on Monday evening, our very own Ashley and Simpson. I call him Ashley Simpson, then they yell at me all the time. Ashley and Simpson on Monday night at 8 o'clock are going to be Facebook Live from Randomosity Records right over here in Downers Grove. And
There's more.
They're going to be virtual, live stream
On Facebook?
on Facebook.
Perfect.
No. They will be out of their studio. It's all virtual only, I should say. And as I heard, the theme is going to be country, right? Country and Western, or just country? Oh,
Country and
and Western.
Perfect.
All right. So with all of that, I think it's your turn.
Okay. Great.
Take it away.
And there's more. Fun. I didn't catch your name. What is your name? David? David let me know that there actually is not a lot of snow in Chicago. There's like a normal amount of snow. So that was my bad. And I was even saying to you, I thought that it was really, really like snow city. But it's wind. I texted my mom. I said, apparently there's not a lot of snow. She said, it's the windy city. So I don't know where I got this idea that there was like, so it's the frigid air. So maybe that's what I was thinking of. Or maybe I like heard about one snowstorm that happened once and I was like, oh wow, Chicago, so much snow. I'm not sure where I got that idea, but I think that, yeah, maybe. Right. Who knows? There's some science to it, but I don't know it. Well, cool. I'm gonna keep on keeping on. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a song off of my record from last year. I actually have candles over there in my merch setup that are named after this song. This song's called Birthday. So I have some birthday cake scented candles. And yeah, they've got little labels that say some of the lyrics and stuff like that. I almost moved to Los Angeles last summer, but I didn't. Thank God that I didn't, 'cause I heard you live there now with that girl you were talking about. And I can't bear the thought of living in the same city as you, but not talking to you and living like this again, living like we aren't friends.
We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. I don't know how you're doing anymore. You don't call me on my birthday. At least you didn't the last time. So I won't call you on your birthday, because it's 8 days before mine. I know you're dating someone else now. I know you're living in LA, and you'll be in a different place now. Maybe this time you'll stay. If I was changing, why didn't you say it instead of not letting me in? And I don't want to be the one who wonders about you. And I know you're home thinking the same. It's easier for me to think in terms of the beginning, when I was convinced that I knew you. I was convinced that I knew you, but I guess I didn't. No, I didn't. And I just want to be done with this. Done with this. And I don't want to be the one who calls you on your birthday and not hear anything on mine. So I don't call you and you don't call me, and that's fine. 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 Oh. Fine. Oh, that's fine. Thank you. Thanks. I'll do another one from the album. This was a song, this was one of the earliest ones we did, actually. My album came out June 2021, and I recorded this song June 2019, so 2 whole years before the album came out. And we recorded it at a time when I really like needed it. Sometimes, like, I love to play music that's just simple and feel good, and then other times I love to play music that really, makes me feel better about the things that I'm going through. And this was one of those ones where I just really needed the song when we were recording it. And yeah, it was just a really special, a couple of years later, putting out the record, I didn't feel the same way as I did when I recorded it, but I loved that I had the recording from the 2 years before. I had done the vocals and everything back then, because I felt like it was, really a part of my journey. You know what I mean? So it was really special. This is called Top 3 Things. Of the top 3 things I don't need to know, one is that you're still trying to let me go. 'Cause when you call me up, we don't talk like friends. I wonder if she'll notice. Ooh. Ooh. Of the top 3 things I don't need to know. 2 is that you sold your childhood home, 'cause she's always wanted a bigger place. And you miss my cheaper taste. Ooh. Thinking back on good times, scary how a memory feels so real. I should let you go now, but I'll take any moment you let me steal, and you should let me go now. And stop saying all the things I don't wanna hear or hear. Of the top 3 things I don't need to know. 3 is that you think you love us both, so you're not quite sure if you can call me back. I don't wanna know that. Ooh. Ooh. Let me go, and you should let me go. Let me go. Ooh, and you should let me go. You should let me go, and I should let you go. Ooh, ooh, Thank you. Thanks. I'm going to play one that I don't usually play. I played it around Christmas because I sort of thought, well, it's called New Year, so I thought maybe it was like a Christmas song. But I think that it can be played not when it's exclusively the New Year time. I wrote it with a friend of mine. We were just thinking about, the year changes over, and then there's like this pressure to change, and sometimes we want everything to just be the same. So I don't know. It's just this interesting feeling of like, or a birthday, or I don't know, a new school year or a new whatever. Just thinking about that pressure. We wrote this song called New Year. The new year has a way of changing when people want to stay the same. But don't you worry about wasting. You don't have to play the game. Realistic resolution. Call your family when you can, and reason with your expectations. Don't make up a brand new plan unless you want to. Ooh. Sometimes all that we need is a little kindness. Sometimes all that we need is a little love. And what we don't know is that even though we're out here on our own, we're already on our way home. The new year has a way of changing when people want to stay the same. Oh, people want to stay the same. Oh, 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 oh.
Thank you. What do you think? Did it feel Christmassy? It did? Okay. Well, maybe I'll save it for Christmas. Okay. Okay, good, good. Well, yeah. I actually did write it for a Christmas EP that I put out, but with the intention of this is going to be a New Year's song, because I felt like there's that one, but there's not that many New Year's songs, you know? Okay, this is a new one too. I don't know if I've ever actually played it for anyone. No, I haven't. This is it, guys. This is it. Which means I might mess it up. But either way, this is the debut, which is kind of fun. It's called I Know About You.
I lost track of time. Now I'm 25, sitting here thinking about my life and all the things I took for granted. It'd be so easy to be sad about all the things I never had, but life's a game of peace, and that's all that we need right now. Oh, I grew up in a house. It had 4 walls and not much else, but it was home, and I think that counts. And I relied on the comfort in that. I wish so bad I could go back. Another look at all the cracks that made the house that I called home, and I don't have any more. There was a last time that I walked through that front door, but I'm living my life doing just fine, and it's easier said than done. I don't know who needs to hear this, but this one's for you. And oh, think about love. They say it's all you need a piece of, and it's true. Trust me, I know about you. You know about me too. You know about me too. Looks like we're all the same anyway. I've had this dream since I was a child. I'm ice skating somewhere out in the wild. The wind is calm, my strides are long. The world feels mild. Most days I try to live that way. In the moment, if I can, just for today, I have a choice to go easy on myself to do the things that feel inspiring and nothing else. So I'm out living my life, feeling just fine, and it's easier said than done. But I don't know who needs to hear this, but this one's for you. And oh, think about love, they say it's all you need a piece of, and it's true. Trust me, I know about you, you know about me too. You know about me too. Looks like we're all the same anyway.
Thanks. The debut. Very cool. That's fun. Cool. I just recorded this next one for my album. Last week, or no, what's today? Friday. So it was last week. No, it was on Tuesday. It was Tuesday. It was this week. Recorded it this week. So it's like fresh and very exciting for me. Even though it's kind of an older one. I was able to have a conversation with someone who I had been in a relationship with after years had passed. So I had sort of, gotten over it within myself, but I felt like everybody needs a little bit of closure. You know what I mean? So we were able to have a conversation, and that was really healing for me. And then I wrote this song, and then I ended up rewriting it. A couple of weeks ago, I rewrote some of it. Just wanted it to feel not angry, because I think when I first wrote it, I was still a little bit angry. But really, I'm not mad about it, you know? So I wanted to write it from this place of, I hope that you're good, you know? So that's sort of what this song's about.
And I could have been a mother by now, but I don't regret the fact that I'm not. And you could have been a painter or a lawyer or a chef or a person who sells cars for a living, and life would be better than we ever thought it could be. Or you just said the whole time I was loving you. Or did leaving help you to see all the things you were keeping from me? Sometimes that's all we can ever do. And I think it's funny how time passes and things happen, people change, and life gets better. Here's to hoping you feel that same way. And I could spend a lifetime wondering what I did wrong, what I could change, games I could have played, but I know none of them would have made you stay. Where you just said the whole time I was loving you. Or did leaving help you to see all the things you were keeping from me? Sometimes that's all we can ever do. And all we can ever do is push ourselves a little further, fall in love, oh we deserve it, search the sky for a little more peace. Now I can see what's true, love doesn't come at first sight. Maybe you didn't love me right, but you were good and you saw things through. that's all we can ever do. And I could have been a mother by now, but I don't regret the fact that I'm not. You know what they say, forgive and forget. We've made the forgetting pretty hard. We just said the whole time I was loving you. But did leaving help you to see all the things you were keeping from me? Everything that you needed to be that I didn't see in you. Sometimes that's all we can ever do. Thank you. How are we feeling? Feeling okay? We're good for a few more? Okay. I'll do just a few more. There's that one too. There's a few. Okay, there's a few that I want to play. I'm bummed that I don't have a lot of time tomorrow because I just sort of drove down this street coming in, and it's so cool. You never really know what to expect. And like I said, I have never been to the Midwest, so I'm thinking like the town from Glee. They're like in Ohio. I think that's the Midwest, right? Yeah. Okay. They're in like Lima, maybe. Is that a real town? Yes. Okay. Perfect. And then they like rival with the Indiana school. So, but I think the whole joke of Glee is that they make it like the most boring town ever, and then all of these kids are like fantastic singers. So anyway, I was sort of thinking it was going to be like really boring, but not to offend. I don't mean it in a bad way. Actually, maybe it's a good thing because it's beautiful, and I'm bummed that I won't be around much tomorrow to like really explore. But I'll have to come back. That's just what that means. I'll have to come back. Now I forget. Oh yeah, right. Cool. So anyway, it's beautiful. I wish I could explore. I might come down and like get breakfast or something around here. If anyone has any recommendations, let me know. What is it? Egg Harbor? Yum, that sounds good. I love eggs. Really? Oh, no way. Oh, I have to go there. Oh, cool. I would love to like walk around a little bit. Anyway, it's really beautiful. And just, again, so awesome that you're all here. It's like overwhelming to try to explain what it means that you all would choose to be like, oh yeah, let's spend our Friday night going to see this girl from Connecticut coming to town. Let's go. You know, I mean, it's crazy, really. It's hard for me to understand. Like, I was driving here and I was just feeling like very like my mind was just like space, because it's hard to even like, it's just so kind of you all and really special to me that you would spend your night with me, so thank you. This one's called Mountain. When I get off of this mountain, what am I gonna do first? When I take a sip of sweet Mother Nature's fountain of youth, am I gonna feel worse? All the time in the world is in the palm of my hands, and I'll never be be as young as I am right now. It's getting harder and harder to feel like I'm going somewhere, somehow, to feel like I'm going somewhere, somehow. When this train pulls into its station, will I know where I am? Will I face it all like it's a celebration? Oh, or will I fall at the feet of a man? It's not easy, but we know that it's a pattern, and life gets harder before it gets better, and love will put you in a spiral of regret and other things that I could never understand, and other things that I don't know anything about. And all we need is a little sympathy. All we need is a little sympathy. And all we need is a little, oh, a little. Oh, when I get off of this mountain, what am I gonna do first? Thank you. Thank you. I think I'll just do a couple more. This has really been so wonderful. I really, really am so happy to be here in the Midwest with all of you. It's awesome. On my first record, I maybe mentioned, I sort of recorded it over a long period of time, a couple of years, and looking back, it was sort of like a test run because there were so many things that I didn't really know how to do. It was my first album. I didn't really know how to sort of do a lot of different things in creating an album. And by the end, it was a few months, like we were closing things up. We were finishing things up. And I had gone through so much. There were like breakup songs and, angry, not angry, but they sort of spanned a lot of different emotions and relationships through all of these songs on the album. And by the time it was done, I was in the relationship that I'm in now, which feels so solid and is wonderful. I hope that Sam's my boyfriend. I hope that he gets to come play here soon. Thumbs up from perfect. He'll be here. In fact, I texted him and he said, yes, 2023. So could be a while, but it's gonna happen. He'll be here. So anyway, he's just wonderful, and I wanted to write a love song to kind of close the album out, to sort of, signify that, okay, this has spanned over a lot of different relationships. Anyway. And I tried to write a love song, and I just couldn't. I wrote a bunch, but I couldn't write any that felt quite right, felt quite like what I wanted to say.
so I put out the album. I ended up putting a cover of a Fleetwood Mac song, Songbird, on the album to sort of be the love song moment, because I just think that song's so lovely. Put out the album, and then a month later, I wrote this song, which is like, it was just the song that I was looking for. And it didn't make it on my first album, but it will be on my second one. It's actually contains the title of my second album. It's not, well, yeah, some of the lyrics are the title of the album. So, anywho, this is called Love is Different. If I woke up tomorrow and you were gone and I didn't know why, well, I would run forever until I found a spot right by your side. I'd have no questions to be answered. Am I supposed to wonder why? It just feels like love is different this time. Oh, it feels like love is different this time. And oh, it goes that old saying, if you know, then you know. And if that's true, then it's worth waiting to find a love that's all your own. It's not one moment, it's not one feeling, not a reason or a rhyme. It just feels like love is different this time. Oh, it feels like love is different this time. Come with me and let's be honest. Let's be hopeful, let's be true. Come with me into the garden where it's beautiful and blue. Because it's you, it's you, it's you. Oh, it's always you, it's you, it's you. Oh, and if my life becomes a story and page by page it gets told, then I want love written in colors, and I want your name written in gold. So that if one day we lose our way, which I don't think we could, you'll have your place in my story for good. You'll always have your place in my story for good. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to do one more. Yeah. I mentioned earlier that they had, the name of the guitar. I went and checked. It's called an F30R. The R stands for rosewood, which is the wood that it's made out of. And 30 and F, they've changed, Guild is the brand, they've changed kind of what those mean. Now, if you get an F Guild, it means it's like a huge jumbo guitar. But back in 1976, it meant this, which this is technically an OM body size. Anyway, doesn't matter. What does matter is that they created this guitar. Ooh. They created it for Paul Simon. So when I bought the guitar about a month or two, I was like, well, when I play it at my shows, I would love to play a Paul Simon song to sort of channel him, become him, if you will. And I just sort of went on Paul Simon radio and just was listening on a long car ride. And this song came on, and I thought, and I've known this song for forever. And I thought, how beautiful is this? Oh my goodness. And I started weeping in the car because it was just so gorgeous. So I'm going to close the night tonight with this one. And if you feel like compelled, like you want to maybe sing along if you know it, feel free. And if you don't, and you just want to embrace the music in your heart and your soul, feel free. But thank you so much, really, for listening and for being here and for being a patron of live independent artists. It's really meaningful for us. And I just can't thank you enough. So really, thank you for being here. I do have my CDs from last year. Like I said, those candles. I made some art with some of the lyrics from my new album. And I have some T-shirts. I think that's it. Oh, I have some guitar picks that say Halley Neal on them, too. So if you want to check it out, feel free. Shout out to the live stream. Hope you're having a great night wherever you may be. We've got people all over the world on the live stream tuning in for this night. So thank you. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when darkness comes and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. When you're down and out, when you're on the streets, when an evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down, and like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Sail on, silver girl, sail on by.
Your time has come to shine, and all your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, and if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, that sounded pretty good. I think that was a wonderful way to end the evening, except at the Two-Way Street Coffee House. Everyone here knows that no one gets out of the coffee house without an encore.
A little birdie told me this might happen.
Just maybe it was a big birdie named me. So, do you have one more to take us home?
I would love to do one more.
All right, take it away.
Ah, thank you. There's a part in the middle of this that maybe you'll know. Man, I forgot my guitar strap at my hotel that I'm staying at. And this would be a good one to stand and play, but it's okay. Like I said, there's a little middle bit that you might know. If you want to sing along, I heard some people singing in the last one. Thank you again. I really, really appreciate it. I hope that you had a good night, and I hope to see you again. Oh, I also have an email list sign up. You can. I don't send out emails that often. Like I don't go crazy, but every once in a while, if I come into your area, I'll shoot you an email that says, "I'm back." If you want to come see me, or if you just want to keep up on me and what I'm doing, you can sign up. Lovely to meet all of you. And like I said, I hope to see you again. This song is called Feel Something. Ooh, sorry. So sorry. Let me just really quick. Normally I do this when I talk. It'll do. Okay. Cool. I wanna win some contest that I didn't even enter. I wanna have a day where everything just ends up working out. I wanna sit in the living room and talk to you about our life for hours, and I wanna laugh the whole time. Yeah, I wanna know what that's about, and I wanna feel something. I wanna feel something, yeah. Maybe in my wildest dreams I would have had the chance to be the person you know that I've been dreaming I'd be for all my life. Maybe if I'd spend a little more time paying attention to what's been on my mind, I could open up the door and realize I've been her the whole time. Now I wanna feel something. I wanna feel something, yeah. I wanna feel something too real. I wanna feel, oh, I wanna feel something. When my soul was in the lost and found, you came along to claim it.
I didn't know just what was wrong with me. Not until your kiss helped me name it. Now I'm no longer doubtful of what I'm living for. And if I make you happy, I don't need to do more. 'Cause you make me feel. You make me feel. I know you know it. You make me feel like a natural woman.
Yes, beautiful.
And I wanna feel something. I wanna feel something, yeah. I wanna feel something too real. I wanna feel. Oh, I wanna feel, yeah. Oh, I wanna feel something. Oh, I wanna feel something. I wanna feel something too real. I wanna feel. Oh, I wanna feel. I wanna feel. I wanna feel something.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you have a beautiful evening and weekend. I hear the weather tomorrow is going to be really nice. Thank you.